We'll now test the performance of the repaired Arvin radio. There must have been a bracket that went on here, as there are no bolt holes in the bottom of the cabinet or any place to screw bolts into in the chassis to hold it on. So I'll have to try to figure out something to help hold it in there. Let me turn it on here.
See what would happen after that.
But is there a part of you that says, am I ready for this?
I think you go through that in deciding to do this, but you know, I feel confident that I'm going to be able to do this. It's, you know, the right place. I know the people, so it's you know, I feel ready.
More calls. Hopefully a few more answers. 877-573.
Volume control works good.
Can't listen 24/7? Go to AveMariaRadio.net and subscribe to the Ave Maria Radio podcast. Listen to your favorite Ave Maria Radio programs or download them to your computer or handheld device. We've been storing Ave Maria Radio programs since 2007.
There's just a touch of distortion in this audio. It's not terrible, but I may try to see if I can see if there's any resistors that are off value or anything. Because I don't know if maybe that triode detector inherently has more distortion to it, but it's not too bad.
Hypocrisy. Jesus had very harsh things to say to the Pharisees, whose words said one thing and whose actions said something entirely different. But there is not just a warning in that, there is also hope. For the main thing that Jesus wants us to look at is not what we say in response to him.
The federal government that pushed the subprime loans. It was the federal government that pushed the Community Reinvestment Act. It was Congressman Barney Frank and also Senator Chris Dodd that continued to push government-directed housing goals. They pushed the banks to meet these rules. And if banks failed to meet those rules,
the sensitivity on this is not the greatest. It may just have some weak tubes.
Democracy on parade. We were democratizing the Middle East. Had to get rid of Mubarak. Had to do this. Had to get rid of Gaddafi and all. And now, without just okay, forget I said that. Don't remember I said that. Looks like it's bad for democracy now. There's never any accountability here. And it's just a side note here that really of nothing.
I don't get it. My wife said, Ray, I'm going to sign you up for postgraduate work in manly studies. You know, they got these feminist studies at colleges and things. Well, I think the men have.
Say Nolan Ryan signed it. Like, would you look at that and say?
Yeah.
Reactionary, just don't understand the issues.
The dial calibration is just a little bit off.
Well, in fact, we do. Yeah, why is the attack?
This also has a police band, which is 1.6 to 3.6 megahertz. Of course, there's no police transmissions in that band in the modern day, and I've never been able to pick up any other kind of shortwave transmissions, so I didn't bother trying to get that band to work. I don't think it would work with that antenna coil being open the way it is, so I didn't even test it. But the switch is on the rear to select either normal AM or police, standard or police.
And the you pronounce it Coptic Christians in Egypt, they're being summarily wiped out. And we were all told this is a wonderful thing that we should support and get on the bandwagon.
So there's the Arvin Rhythm Baby 417 radio.